Drag shows with kids? What? What's up, my peoples? My peoples. Anyways, welcome back to another video of Social Verdict, where we look at topics and social trends and we basically come to the verdict of what we think it is. So today we're going to be talking about drag. What's it called? Drag? I think it's just called drag. And recently in the news, people have been complaining about there being kids at drag shows. And, like me personally, it's not my cup of tea, but I don't have any problem with it, with, like adults doing drag shows. But where it's becoming very sensitive right now in the news cycle is that there was this one place where there were children walking the stage with drag queens, I believe that's drag queens on the stage. A lot of people are like, this is not an appropriate place for kids. They're saying kids shouldn't be exposed to these type of things, and they didn't have any problem with it when it's just adults. But they think it's something that should be separated from adults and children. So we're gonna go ahead and watch this video, and we're gonna see what we think of it at the end. All right, guys, let's go ahead and watch this video and see what all the madness is about. But just to start off, that boy looks so uncomfortable.
This is the Drag the Kids to Pride event at Mr. Mister's in Dallas's Oakland neighborhood. Organizers promoted it as a family-friendly drag show where kids danced with the performers.
I'm not gonna lie, whoever does the makeup for these drag people, I'll be honest, do a good job, because sometimes I can't even tell. I just can't even tell.
What came with it were protests outside.
You people are the symptom of a dying society, and you know it.
You're scaring children. I live in this community. I have for several years.
Daisy says she first saw a poster for this event near where she lives.
I don't believe that I should be seeing signs advertising for children to be dancing on stage with men in thongs and in inappropriate clothing and makeup.
The organizers say today was a family-friendly event with a safe environment separate from their normal operations. In a statement, they said, "We believe everyone should have a space to celebrate who they are. Mr. Mister's is a place where everyone is welcome to feel accepted, safe, and included."
I've been here like every night throughout the week.
AJ Cruz has worked at Mr. Mister's for about 2 years now.
Does this drag person have a BBL?
He said today's event allows
Look, I wasn't looking. I'm just making observations.
people to express themselves.
There was a lot less people drinking today, so that would make it more kid-friendly, just because there's so many people here.
Less people drinking. Wait, let me get a different pause angle. Less people drinking makes it more kids friendly. I don't know if that's how it works. I guess it makes it more kid friendly, but I don't think it makes it kid friendly. And why are they giving them money? I want to know, is it like where you perform and you give them money? Wouldn't that make it more like a strip club? I was just wondering, maybe that person's like a host or something. I don't know.
All walks of life, and just enjoyed Pride.
Organizers said they've received threatening emails and phone calls from the
Yo, homeboy with the baby back there smiling a little bit too hard.
protesters.
I do not in any way condone the behavior that these people are engaging in, but what drags me out here is it's kids now.
Dallas police said they went to the event and protest to assist with crowd control and cleared the scene once the event was over.
Now look, like I said, I have no problem with the drag with the adults, but I feel like it's a bit interesting, if you were to bring your child and you're having them walk down a runway, and like usually the movements that are supposed to be done in these things, I looked at a couple, what I'm saying, are it's supposed to be more like seductive. So if you have your child like walking seductively down a hallway or runway, with a crowd that's mostly adults, like, do you not feel a little bit uncomfortable? The idea of like a drag itself, like, I think that's a separate thing. Adults doing drag, I feel like adults should be able to do what they want, as long as like it doesn't like interfere with like another person's life, I suppose. But I don't know about kids walking down a drag show. And then I guess the argument could be, okay, what if the child isn't doing anything seductive? What if the kid just wants to wear makeup and stuff, which could be like another argument people make, because in that case, one could argue, well, the kid is just expressing themselves by putting the makeup on, and they're not doing anything that's, inappropriate. So you guys, let me know what you think about the drag show. Do you think kids should be there? Should they not be there? What should happen to the parents? Because ultimately the kids aren't going to walk there by themselves. They have to be introduced by an adult. That's what I'm going to assume. Is most of the cases. I doubt any kid is waking up like, maybe I should go to a drag show. I feel like it's similar to like another thing I've never understood were beauty pageants for like 8-year-olds. Like they have them all dressed up and then they be wearing like 2-piece suits. And I'm like, I never understood that. It's weird. But hey, let me know down below what you think, and we'll see what the verdict of this topic is.